Let's create a mapping for loading the data into SCD Type3 table. Okay, for that, what we have to do? We have to create a mapping. Okay, mapping create m underscore. Okay.
Yeah.
File employee to DB employee SCD Type3. Okay. Now, do we have any source with this structure? Do we have any source imported with this structure?
Yeah.
Yes. Yesterday we have imported a file.
Yes.
What is that? What is that? Flat file.
Yes.
Flat file it is there. Employee SCD Type2 is there. Okay. Because it is having all the columns, whatever we need. So we can make use of this. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Now, what do you have to do? We got the data. Okay. Now we have to look upon the target first. If you are looking upon the target, if there is any change, you have to insert and update those things you need to do. Okay. And then
You need to import target.
yeah. Tell me.
You need to import target.
Yes, you need to import target. So let's go ahead and then create a target. Okay. What we have here, it's okay. Create table, target employee, SCD Type3. What are the columns we have?
Employee key.
Employee ID. Do we need any key here? Do we need any key here? No, because we are maintaining only one record for an employee. So there is no need of creating any key. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Employee ID. What is this? You can make it as an integer or number. Okay. Not null. And then it is primary key for you. Right? This primary key for you. This is employee name. Okay. Varchar to 200. Okay. What is the other one we have? Email address. Email address. Varchar to 100. Okay. What is the other thing you have? Designation salary. Okay. Designation salary. What is the other one? Previous designation. Do you have it? Do you need any other columns? Let's have create date. Okay. Created date and updated date. Okay.
Yeah.
Clear? Let's create this table. Table is created. Look at the data in this table. Look at the data in this table. Do you have any data in this table? No. Now, what you have to do? You have to import this target.
Yeah.
Targets import from database. Okay. Then append net to it. Okay. What happened? See which table we need to import.
Okay.
Is there at the end? Okay. Okay. So now you got the employee ID, employee name, everything you got. So it was automatically came as primary key because we have defined it as a primary key in the Oracle database. Correct?
Yeah.
You got. Okay. Now what you have to do? You have to drag and drop the target into your mapping designer window. Now what you have to do? You have to look up on the target. You have to look up on the target. For that, you have to create a lookup transformation here. See target and select this target employee SCD type 3. Okay, target employee SCD type 3. Go here. Okay, sorry, before that, we are going to join on top of employee ID, right? So let's drag and drop employee ID here and rename it as an input. Okay, rename it as an input. Underscore input. And do you need this create date and update date?
No.
Not needed. And do you need this previous designation?
No.
Because we are not checking on that, right? We're just moving the data from designation to previous designation. That's it, correct? Clear?
Yeah.
So previous designation is also not required. And on which column you will be joining? Just go and add the new port. Lookup column will be employee ID. You will be joining it. Employee ID coming from the input, correct? Clear? Now go here. Generate the SQL query. So automatically your query will be generated, right? Automatically your query will be generated. If you see here in your lookup query, you go and add it here. So what will come? Every time it will give some aliasing. Okay. For your columns, it will give aliasing, employee name, email address. Okay. And then designation. Okay. Salary, employee ID. It is giving aliasing, right? As is nothing but alias, you know, right? As is nothing but alias. It is giving alias to all the columns. So in lookup override query, whenever you are writing any query manually also, okay, you have to give this alias and you have to give the naming to this alias, and this name should match with the name that you are giving here. Okay. Okay, your name should match with this. Okay, your column name should match with this. For example, if you are going here, employee name should match with this. Here you are giving email address, it should match with column name. If there is any discrepancy here and here, it will throw an error. Okay. Okay, clear? Let's rename it target lookup. Okay, lookup target. You understood? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, a password must be specified, then it will save, it will validate it. Okay, invalid user, why it is giving every time invalid? Okay, press okay. Okay, apply. Lookup condition is not valid, data types of ports. Okay, lookup condition is invalid, it is saying. Why it is saying invalid? Because it is saying decimal. So what we have to do? We have to make it double. From where we need to make it double? Let's make it from the source only. Okay, let's make it from the source only. From here it is coming as this, right? So let's go to source, employee ID. Okay, employee ID. Okay, apply, then okay, go here. How to propagate this change here? If you see, we have changed their number as 5 digits. Earlier it is just 1 digit is there. Now if you see here in this source, it is 5. Okay, we have to propagate this change to here. So if you see here, what will happen? Decimal 1 is there. So what will do? Propagate. Okay, you'll propagate the changes to forward. Okay, forward means it will move to the next levels. Okay. So here again, it may say there is a change. Okay, codes. Okay, everything is fine. Employee ID is coming, and you have all the columns from your target. Okay, everything is there. Now go ahead and add it. After that, what we need?
Expression.
We need an expression, because why we need an expression?
Previous designation.
Yes, we have to calculate the previous designation. So for that, what we need to do? Yes, Samantha, you're saying something?
No.
Okay. Now we have to pull all these columns. Okay. We have to pull all these columns from source as well as the lookup. So we can see what difference is there between the source and target. So all these columns are from source. To identify what are the columns from target, what we have to do here? Target employee ID. Okay. Target employee ID. Target employee name. Okay. Target employee name. Target email address. Okay. Target email address and target designation. Okay. And then target salary. Target salary. Okay. So what is the extra column that we need to add?
Previous designation.
Previous designation. Now it is not an input, it is an output. How we will calculate the output? Now, with which values we need to compare here?
Designation.
Current designation, which is coming from source, is not equal to target designation. If both are not equal, then what we need to do? We have to make
Designation.
target designation as previous designation. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what we are doing, right? Even if you go to Excel, what we are doing, whatever the designation is there in the target, that we are moving into previous designation. And whatever is coming from your source, that we are moving it here. Clear? Got it? So what is the if condition? If first we will have condition, okay, then true value, false value. Correct? Now in condition, what we have to check?
Designation is equal to
Designation not equal to, okay, designation not equal to target designation. If both are not equal, then what we have to do? Target designation is nothing but previous designation.
designation.
Okay. Else, what we have to do?
Designation. Previous.
No, else what we have to do? Whatever is there in the target designation, we have to keep it like that only. Right?
Yeah.
From target designation, if you are getting, if there is no change, then we have to keep it as it is. If there is a change, what we have to do? Okay, let's
Designation.
previous designation. So okay, got it. So what we need to do is, let me just add null here. What we have to do is, we have to even pull, okay, we have to even pull previous designation here. Otherwise, we'll not be able to keep it, right? Now we don't know what is there in the previous designation, right? Previous designation, earlier intern is there. Now if I'm not pulling it, so what will happen? If not pulling it, what will happen? You will not be able to assign it properly because you don't know what is there earlier. You know only this one and this one. If both are same, we have to keep as it is, right? So we have to keep the previous designation here. But are we pulling previous designation here? So
No.
if you see here, in previous designation, what we have to do? In case of any change, we have to move the designation to previous designation. If it is not there, we have to keep the previous designation as it is, right?
Yeah.
But are we pulling previous designation here? For example, this this intern is there. We are keeping as it is here. But here to keep it as it is, we are not pulling any previous designation from the lookup. So in order to do that, we have to add previous designation here. Now to add one more column. Okay, one more column. Previous designation. Okay, previous designation. So for this, let me do something. Okay, cut. What you can do? Copy this. Okay, copy this and then paste it. So it will come as a designation, same thing, and just copy paste your name. Okay, copy paste your name here. What we have to do? previous designation. Okay, clear? Employee ID do not match, again data types it is saying. Okay, data types. What we want to do is, what is coming here for employee ID, it is coming as decimal 38. Okay, let me change it here. 38. Propagate attributes, propagate, it will come. Okay. Now we have changed previous designation, salary, everything is fine. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to pull this previous designation as well here. Correct? Okay. Clear here? Any doubts here? Why we are pulling previous designation?
In order to look with the
Yes. So here we need to keep.
But we are giving it in expression. So we need to give in a.
It is coming from your lookup, right? If you see here, it is coming from lookup. In expression, we are calculating what will be the previous designation.
Okay.
You can tell me your doubt. Let me clear it out. Okay. Tell me your doubt. So if this is source designation, this is
Yes.
target designation. So if there is a change, what we will do? Whatever is there in the target, we will move that to previous designation, and whatever is coming from source, that we will push it to designation. Clear, right? So here, if you go here, what we are doing here, you are an intern. Okay, Samatha is an intern. Now it is coming as a software engineer. What we are doing first, we are moving this intern to previous designation.
Previous.
From target, whatever is there in the designation, we are moving it to intern, right? Previous designation. Whatever is coming from source, that we are moving it here. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, in the next level, what is happening? For the third run, for the fourth run, there is no change in the designation for Samatha, right? So what we are doing, whatever is there in the previous designation in the earlier run, we are keeping the same thing here. Clear? Now the same thing we are doing here. We are, if designation is not equal to, then we are populating it with the target designation. Otherwise, we are keeping whatever is there previously in that particular field. Okay? Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got it. And what is the other thing we need? We have create date and update date. So you need current date, right? Current date. It should be date time. And what do you have to do here?
session.
You have to do system timestamp or session timestamp. You can do. Okay. So you have system timestamp here? You have system timestamp. Okay. Validate it. You're getting it. Press OK. Apply. Okay. Now what you need? What you need now?
Update.
Okay. You need, just a minute. Let me move. Okay. Let me arrange all of these in iconic way. Okay. Now you are here. So after this, what you need? You need to identify whether it is an insert or update, right?
Yeah.
Whether it is insert or update. So for that, what you need to do? You need to have
Router.
a router,
Router.
because we are having multiple groups. For that, what you need? You need all the columns from source and target. Or here only you can add the flag. Here only you can add the flag. Let's add one flag. If it is an insert, okay, insert. When you will say it as an insert, okay, let's go and add it as small integer. Okay, when you will say it as an insert, when there is no match, no match is nothing but from target
Employee
employee
ID.
ID, what you will get? From target employee ID, what you will get in case of no match in left join, what will happen in the target columns, in the right columns?
Null. If not, is null.
Yes, is null of target employee ID. If target employee ID is null, that means you don't have any matching data in the target, right? If there is any matching data, then you will get target employee ID, right? For example, here if you see, for the third record, in the third run, you will compare it with the second run, right? So 3 is the new record. Do we have 3 here?
No.
No. So that's the reason we are inserting it, right? So where we are checking in target employee table, you will get it as null because there is no match in data, correct? In case of left join, what will happen in case of no match from the right table? You will get nulls in the right table, right?
Yeah.
So the same thing will happen here. Yes. So this is null. That means this is a new data. Okay. This is new data. So what we have to do here, if it is null, let's make it as 1 else 0. Clear? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Update.
We have to update. We have to update. So when we will make this as update as true or false or 1 or 0, when we will make it?
If target ID is
If target employee ID is not null, okay, not is null of target employee ID, and what we will do?
employee ID is equal to target employee ID.
No, employee, because if you need not to check for the employee ID again, because in case of match, if employee ID is matching, then only it will be not null, right? For example, if you go here, now 1 is there. Is 1 matching with 1?
Yeah.
So whenever there is any match, that means both will be same. It is not null. Your target employee ID is not null means both are matching, because by using this column only you are joining, right?
Yeah.
You need not to compare employee ID. You have to compare other columns. Okay. So employee name, your source employee name not equal to target employee name, or email address, your source email address not equal to
target
email address, or your designation
target is
equal to target designation, or your salary not equal to target salary. Do we need to compare anything else?
No.
No. So validate it. Okay. Then now what we have to do, if all of these conditions are meeting, this is condition, right? All of these conditions are meeting, then what will make it as 1 else 0. Clear?
Yeah.
If this is a condition, if all of these conditions are satisfying, then we are making this flag as 1, otherwise 0. Clear? So it is insert flag. This is update flag. Apply. Okay. Now what do you need? You need these columns, right? And what else you need?
Insert.
Here again, previous designation also you need, current timestamp and update flag, all of these you need. Do you need any data from target?
No.
You don't need any data from target. Now here, let's go and add it in the groups. How many groups are there for us? One is import group, and another one is update group. Okay. So in insert group, what we need to make? To make the logic simple here, we are adding those insert flag and everything in the expression. Right? We'll just make insert flag equal to 1. For update
flag is equal to 1.
Update flag equal to, okay. Apply. Now what you need to do? What you need to do? Now your insert is there. Your target is there. So you need 2 targets. So copy it, and then paste it. So this one, what is the name of this? This is for update. Okay. This is for update. And this is for insert. This is for insert. This is for insert. Now what we need to do, we have to insert, we have to link it from the insert group. So employee ID, name, email address, designation, salary, previous designation. So everything is matching here. Okay. So what you have to do? You can keep it here. Current date. You have to give it because you are inserting. You will update only create date. You don't update any update date. Update date you will update only when
When we are updating it.
when we are updating it. I'm arranging all of these in iconic way. Okay. What you need again? You need an update strategy to update the data, right? You need an update strategy, and then you need a target. Okay, you need a target. Into update strategy, what we need to do? We need to pull the data
Update.
from update group. We need to pull the data from update group till here. Okay,
Yeah.
clear? So what we need to do? What is for us?
You need to pull it into employee ID, designation.
First, we have to go here. First, we have to go here. We have to make the size DD update, right?
Yeah.
We have to make the size DD update. Okay. Apply. Okay. Now you need to link these columns. You need to link these columns. What is the column that you need to link now?
ID, designation.
Employee ID, name, salary, designation. Till here you are having it in sequence.
Yeah.
Now what you have? Current date. You can push it to update date. So you need to update create date.
No.
No, because you are updating it. So is there any use of these two columns for you here?
No.
So it is best practice to remove the columns whichever is not required. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let me save it. So is it valid?
Yeah.
Now arrange it in iconic way. What you're seeing, you are checking on the target, and here you are identifying your previous designation and also whether it is an insert or update. And you are using router to move the data to insert flow as well as the update flow, because you have to divide the data into two sets. Correct? So what is the next step for us now?
Workflow create.
Okay, so let's go ahead and then create a session inside the workflow. Okay, inside the workflow, to that open workflow manager, connect to your repository. Now go to your which workflow you need to do it. SCD sessions, right? Open it, right click and open it. You have SCD type 1, you have SCD type 2, and then another session you need to create SCD type 3. Okay, where it is SCD type 3, here it is. Okay, so before going over there, we need to create a file, right? We need to create a file with this information. Correct? We need to create a file with this information. Clear? Let's open a Excel file, new Excel file, and let's add these two rows. Okay. Let's add these two rows. Okay. Let's save it. Where we need to save it? Inside the source files. Inside the source files, training is there. Here we have to save it as .csv, and it is SCD type 3, right? SCD type 3. Clear? I closed it. Okay. I've closed it. Now let me go to the session. Go to source qualifier. Okay. And then what do you need to do?
Training.
Training slash. How to give the file name, right? How to give the file name. And let me go home. Here you will have it. Okay. Okay. From here you can't get it. Source files, training. Where is that? Here you have dot CSV. Clear?
Yeah.
This you have to make it
Normal.
normal. Okay. And you need to change anything? No.
No.
And come here and make it normal. Look up target. What do you have to do? You have to connect it to your database. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you need to change? Okay.
No.
And is file open? No, it is not open. So
Start
now
this.
save it. Is it valid?
Yeah.
Now right click and then start the task. It will open the monitor for the first time as it is not opened. You can see here. Okay, it is getting succeeded. What it does? It is
Rows.
loading the data into your target. It is an insert. Okay, it is an insert. So if you check the data here, what you will have in the previous designation? You will have previous designation null. You'll have previous designation null. Okay. Now let's go ahead and change the data in this. Let's go ahead and change the data here. So from now team lead to, for example, he became senior software engineer. Okay. Senior software engineer and 30,000. Let's think 30,000 is there. Okay. And let's see what will happen if we are getting some new record. Okay. We are getting some new record. What is that? We are getting previous Sarika. Okay. Then we are adding it here. We are adding it as an intern. Okay. And then 15,000. Clear? Save
Yeah.
it. Okay. How to save it? Go here, save it, and then close it. Now let's do rerunning of this session. What has happened? You got 3 records. One record got updated, one record got inserted. What about other record?
It insert.
You got 3 records, but only one record got updated, one record got inserted. What about the third record?
It's already there, so just
it's already there and there is no change in the data, right? There is no change in the data to Samatha, right? Only Ashok and then Divya information is there. So here, your previous designation is team lead. Now it is senior software engineer. Okay. And for Samatha, there is no change. That's the reason there is no update happened. Here, if you see update date, it is giving us null because no update happened. And this is also coming for the first time. Okay. Got it? Now let's go ahead and change all the records. Okay, let's not insert any new record. Let's change all of that. Okay, now Samatha got changed to senior software engineer, for example. Okay, senior software engineer, and salary got changed to 30,000, and she changed to software engineer. Okay, salary is 25,000. Okay, and so became software engineer, and then it became 25,000. Okay, and let's remove surname from here. So let's see what will happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Control S, close it, rerun the session. It should update for all the records. Now let's go ahead and see what is happened here. Ashok, it got updated, right?
Yeah.
And your previous designation is changed to senior software engineer. Earlier it is team lead. Okay. Now designation came as this for software engineer. Here, if you see what is happening here, your previous designation, this it is getting truncated. Why it is getting truncated? Because you have designation. What do you have? Only 17 is the
Okay.
precision. Okay, 17 is the precision. That's the reason it is getting changed. And also in your 17, okay, 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 1, 10 is coming. That means something is wrong here. This 17 somewhere designation is coming wrong. Let's see what is happening here. Designation is coming up fine here. Okay. Everywhere designation is
Previous designation 10 we have.
now, even in the designation also, if you see, it is getting truncated, right?
Yeah.
Here it is getting truncated. So let's go to source and designation. Let's make it 100. Okay. This is just a length issue. We need not to worry. Okay.
Yeah.
So here designation, propagate the attributes, propagate it. Okay. Now we are adding previous designation in. For previous designation here, it is 100 characters only, so we need not to worry. But in your
Router express.
session, you have added previous designation. For this, you have 100. Yeah, this is also fine. Okay, Control S. And now go ahead and refresh the mapping here. Save it. Rerun it. Go to the monitor. And then see what is happening. One record got updated. Okay, because we did not do any change. Even then, one record got updated. Now it is changed software engineer, senior software engineer. Okay, software engineer. It got updated because there is no change in the previous designation because we are consuming it from here only. Na?
Yeah.
If you remember, we are consuming it from here only. So it will pass as it is, right? So there is no change. So that's the reason it got updated. Now you got the data, complete data you got here.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you understood how SCD type 3 will work?
Yeah.
Any doubts?
No.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So in column level history, what you are doing? Insert in case of no change. In case of no change, insert. Okay. Update. In case of any change, in case of match, okay. Sorry, here in case of no match, okay. In case of no match. In case of match with the target, update other records and move current data to previous columns. That's what we'll do, right? Move current data to previous columns. Clear? Clear with all types of SCDs? SCD type 1, type 2, type 3. Now you can understand what it is SCD type 1. Observe, it is row level history. This is column level history. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay then. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.